My mother used to put poop in a jug.
Oh my god!
Yep, you heard that right. This crazy woman, who looks like Chunk has gone a downgrade from the fucking Goonies, is putting poo in fucking jugs. I don't know why, I don't know what it accomplishes, but you heard that right. So as you can tell, this won't be an ordinary video. No, this one will be looking at possibly the most nastiest habit a person can have. And you guessed it, it's hoarding literal shit. So as you've already seen, her house is probably worse than any dump I've ever seen, and that's just the beginning, unfortunately.
Actually, by the time you put it in there, it's actually a dirty water jug is what that is. So that's what all those dirty water jugs are about.
I want to say that the reason that Shanna didn't get rid of all those bottles is because she's lazy.
I sure hope that's the reason, mate, because otherwise she is crazy. There is no reason for a fully grown person, let alone any person, to be hoarding something as pointless as feces. Like, maybe if you work with babies or old people, I could understand you being near poo for a prolonged amount of time, but this lady has no other reason than collecting it for her own sick gratification.
I hope it's not sentimental to her.
Wait, what did he just say? He hopes the shit won't be sentimental to her? Oh my god, what have we gotten ourselves into? Like, you should be sentimental to objects that are given to you, not what your body makes as a byproduct. Like, who's ever looked at their poo and thought, yeah, you know, I'll keep that, that's something special.
This house has a septic issue. It's supposed to be drained once every 4 years. And there's still some space in the toilet, but I don't want it to overflow. So I've been using a bucket.
This woman is literally pooing in the bucket instead of just spending one evening cleaning her house. If anything, doing that and emptying the bucket somewhere in a house must be as much effort, if not more, than just cleaning. Seriously, this is actually repulsive, but I have to admit this is also kind of sad because, I mean, clearly something went wrong with Chunk if he's now hoarding poo, and I honestly hope that this woman gets some help because at the end of the day she really needs it, because this is not normal behavior and clearly she's in denial from watching the video. She does not think this is not normal, and I'll just let the clip speak for itself.
When the bucket is full of pee and poop, it's really hard to lift it. So I just put it in a smaller bucket.
Okay, nope. That is too much for not only me, but now I've got YouTube on my back for blasphemy because this woman actually covers herself in fecal juices to move it to another bucket to then throw it outside. Like, why not just skip that whole process and just empty the bucket when it's half full? Like, this would save you a lot of extra effort if you're too lazy to clean. But what do I know? I don't collect poo.
I take it outside and empty it. My neighbors could view it as being odd that I dumped the bucket out in the front yard. No neighbors have said anything to me about it either, though.
I'm not being nasty. Well, who am I kidding? I kinda am, but maybe no one says anything about you throwing poo into not only your yard, but against the boundary is not only selfish, but really fucking weird. So maybe they're a little bit too scared to confront a woman who, you know, poos in her yard? Like, think about your neighbors for a second. Imagine the kids kicking the ball over by accident. Great. Now not only is it in the crazy woman's yard, but it's covered in her own diarrhea. That's just sad, not only for you, but for your neighbors. Just think about other people for a second. Like, maybe you can throw it actually, like, in the center of your back garden, but from what I've just seen, that looks like a fence, and that looks like it's going onto your neighbor's property. So you're not only contaminating your land, but also hers, which I honestly hope they don't have any animals or small kids, because that's honestly just disgusting.
This small blue bucket my mother used before she died.
Is that poop all over the bucket?
Yeah, it's poop.
So do you wash your hands? Like, you're gonna go eat soup in a minute. Are you gonna wash your hands for that, or you just don't worry about it?
No, actually I don't. Okay, now this is not the worst hoard you've ever cleared out.
Okay, I think it's safe to say this woman does have deep underlying issues. Maybe spawning from the actions of her mother, since, you know, it kind of stems from that. Like, the collecting poo water in jugs, you know. Normal motherly daughter activities. But who am I to judge? At the end of the day, I ain't no sexy balding Dr. Phil. But maybe after her house has been cleaned and she gets some help, which I honestly hope she does, or did I should say, because honestly, that ain't a life worth living. If anything, that's the type of torture they'll be doing on old Pedro at Guantanamo Bay. Anyway guys, I think that's enough internet for me for the day, because honestly, I feel sick after watching this woman try and reason that it's normal to live the way she did. If you liked the video, remember to comment down below and hit the like button, and tell me and her if you think she's a hoarder, because this woman is in clear denial.